Okay, y'all, this is gonna be quick. This is a just something that I seen had been coming over the airwaves lately. I had seen a fellow YouTuber subscriber posted, "Is natural hair overrated?" And she did a whole video of it, and I will link her video in the description box, and if I can get it in the card section, I'll put it up there too. But she asked a real important question. She asked was, "Is natural hair overrated?" She asked the question, "Is natural hair overrated?" I can say yeah and I can say no. Why? Because of how and what I have seen and experienced and just know better. Is natural hair really overrated? To some, yeah, and to some, no. Like the main thing is that hair is hair, okay? But it is starting to be like a big deal. It really is. In certain ways, it's starting to be like a big deal. I mean, you look at the person who went to school there, the young man went to school and he can't walk the stage because he got locks in his hair. What in the world does his hair got to do with him getting something that he earned throughout that whole 12 years of his life? Okay, that's wrong. I feel, to me, that's what overrating is. It's like people making a big deal out of nothing. Because no matter if that boy has locks, it's still going to be his hair, and that's how it grows up out of his scalp. Okay? Whereas also with that, like you go in certain workplaces, and you can't wear certain styles and all of this. And you still going to have that same hair growing up out your head. So, is natural hair overrated? To me, that's what I'm thinking is meant by when that question is really asked, is natural hair overrated? Because it's the way people is taking it. You know, they're not taking it in a very positive way, to whereas if someone did that mess to them, I wonder how would they take it. Okay? And I really just sometimes think it's just a pick on brown people who has that type of hair that grows up out of their scalp, to where they're nitpicking. That's just my theory of it. Also, natural hair is overrated when you got people trying to tell you and really think they're the boss over your head. Like, this what you do. That's what you do. No, you do what you want to do. That's your hair. If you take it and shave it today, honey, it's yours. It's yours. You do what you please. I can't sit back here and get mad at what somebody do to their hair. That's your hair. You have to have your hair in the way that it's going to work for you. Whether it's natural, whether it's relaxed, whatever it is that you want to do to it. If you shave it all off, whatever. That's your hair. That's your right to be able to express yourself that way, if that's what you want to do. Now, they say a woman's crown is her glory. Okay? Sometimes I think I wonder about that saying. But I just feel like this. A lot of women expresses themselves through their hair. Like the type of person that they really are. You know, you got those with natural hair, you could do so many things with it, and you can express yourself in so many ways with it. And I like the difference. If everybody was the same, and we don't have nothing to be ooh and on about. Why? Because Johnny looked like you, and you look like Johnny, and Susan looked like her, and she looked like Susan. It just would be boring. And just like I say that about the school uniforms, boringness things that the poor children really had to wear. But I get why it was important for them to wear it, and I was okay with it. After a while, it just made it easy. I already knew what to go to the store and get. I didn't have to worry about trying to do this and do that. But see, with our natural hair, we're able to express ourselves and be able to do things that we want to do and how we want to wear it this particular time. So is natural hair really overrated? Yeah. In my case, yeah. And then I can say no, because it's all about how you take it. Is you overrating the natural hair? Is that what you set up to do for your, is that what your plan was to make such a big deal out of it? Hair is hair. It really is. Hair is hair. Now, as far as me trying to be all, oh, you shouldn't be doing this and that to your hair, that's your hair. You do what you please. Who am I to stop you? I ain't gonna let you tell me how to where I can wear mine. I mean, you can say it all you want. It's up to me if I want to do what you say. But you got some people, they get knee deep into it. Like, it's a couple of people I know since being on YouTube and in the natural hair community. It's a couple of people that went back to relaxing their hair, texlaxing their hair, all types of stuff. Hey, if that's what makes you happy and it's easier for you to deal with, go for it. It's still your hair. You got a lot of people now, they big on wearing wigs all the time. That's your hair up underneath there. It's not like you don't know. You done been within the natural hair community long enough to know how to take care of your hair and tend to your hair, which you were doing that before there was even a natural hair community. Because the steps and stuff that your mother did with your hair is the same thing. Is the same thing that you do now. It's no difference. No difference at all. Just you using different products, and instead of your mother, it's you, you know, like that. That's really it. That's really it. But is natural hair really overrated? I believe it didn't had its time, and now it's like people know what they need to be doing, and they moving on. It's time for a new chapter. A lot of people is, like I said, they're relaxing their hair. They're getting locks now, different kinds of locks. They're dyeing their hair. You know, it's just not staying natural. Why? Because I'm pretty sure that got boring to a lot of people. And that's the reason why they changing. Or they just can't handle that natural hair, doing their natural hair. But at least they had the experience. To whereas if they have to go back to it, they can't say they didn't know. They know now. You got some people that were straight, might as well say, out of the womb wearing relaxers. Never got a chance to really see what their natural hair was like. They know now. They know now. So I have to say my work is done. If I really wanted to just haul off and stop and doing what I was doing, making videos or whatever, I done did what I set out to do. I still have my natural hair videos on my channel. I won't remove them. If anybody wanted to go in and check out my natural hair journey, I have a playlist on my channel. I believe it is. That's what it's called. The natural hair. My natural hair. Something like that. You can't miss it. I have demos on different hairstyles and everything. All that I did with my natural hair. And sometimes, you know, we think we know our hair, and then sometimes we don't know it. You know. But is it really overrated? Yes and no. It all depends on that mindset of that person who thinks that. That's what I say. That's what my opinion is on it. I feel that it's how people is taking it and what they're doing. Now that's what make me say yes or no. You know what I'm saying? Time went on, people has moved on. It's as some people say, it's not fun no more, and they out doing whatever, however they choose to wear their hair, as long as they wearing it and they pleased and they're okay with it, it's fine with me. Okay, it's fine with me. But yeah, that's really what I wanted to come in and say about that subject, about natural hair being overrated. It can and it can't be, but when it's come to the point where they want to make that like, oh, if it's stopping you from getting $1 or stopping you from getting an education to make $1, that's wrong. Because if that's the case, then they better look at them long-haired wigs that people like to wear too. If you're gonna ban locks, then you need to ban those. Not trying to put nobody down that wears them, because to each his own. But if they want to talk about banning somebody's hair that comes straight out their scalp and can do that, then they need to ban those wigs too. That's just my opinion. That's my take on it. What's your take? Is natural hair overrated to you? Make a video response if you like, or you can leave your answer in the comment section of this video. But this is it for this video. I thank you all so much for watching. And if you'd like to hear more videos and commentary from me about different subjects, please go ahead and subscribe and make sure you hit that notification bell to be notified when I do upload the next hot video. So until the next, guys, I want to wish y'all all a great and wonderful day.